Welcome back YouTube to another episode of Fast Car Checks, and as you can see in my background we've got this lovely Mark 5 Toyota Supra. It's got the B58 engine as well because they do come in 2 litres and 3 litres, but this is the B58, the one everyone raves about. And today I'm going to bring in my guest. He's going to tell you more, and we're going to be going for some full sends 0 to 60s and getting you guys some good content off this Mark 5 Toyota Supra. So then, Nat, welcome to the channel. Do you want to tell us a little bit more in depth about your Toyota Supra?
It's a Stage 1 Toyota Supra, B58, marked by Lutech Solutions. It's got a downpipe, pushing just over 400 brake.
That's nice then, so 400 brake horsepower on one of these, and you said it was mapped, and as I said, it's got the B58 engine in there. So Stage 1 then, a lot of people have gone a bit further and beyond. Do you want to give us your reasons to why you've done a Stage 1?
Yeah, I've just gone for Stage 1 just now, but I do want to get more power later on, but I was just getting something safe for now and that was usable.
Yeah, fair enough, I get you. And you said it has had a downpipe.
Yeah, I just recently got a downpipe from MTC Motorsports. It's still stock exhaust through the whole system, just a downpipe for it to get some noise.
Yeah. To be fair, I think obviously with the Stage 1 and the downpipe, I think that should be plenty. I have a BMW M2 myself, and I went for the Stage 1.5, I'm going to call it, before heading up to where I'm now on Stage 2 Plus. So I guess sometimes, I mean, how long have you owned this car for?
I've had this car for just over 3 months. I used to have a BMW M2 Compass, but I wrote it off. So this is this is a new car.
Yeah, sweet. So that's why you've gone for the mild tune. So yeah, no, that's fine. And in terms of setup and stuff, are we on better brakes, better suspension, or were you on the stock brakes and suspension?
Yeah, I'm still on the stock brakes. The suspension's been lowered. I think I've got IBAC springs on them. I'm not sure how much lower it is from the stock because that's how it came.
Yeah, sweet. All right then, so with that said anyway, we're going to get out now with Nat and a Stage 1.5, I'm going to call it, because I guess a Stage 1 is just a custom map. When you start adding bolt-ons to it, you're probably there or thereabouts on the 1.5 mark. So we'll call it a Stage 1.5. Yeah, so we're just going to get the bonnet opened up now. He's just mentioned to me as well he has an intake. So I guess this is a Stage 1.5. It's a Stage 1.5, so there you can see he's got the intake on there. InGen 1, yeah. And you've got the downpipe and then the Stage 1 map. And have you had the dyno printout for it?
No, I've not yet.
Okay, so we could be pushing a little bit beyond, because these B58s, they are reactive. I know a lot of people got them in the M140 Stage 2s, and they're making about 440 to 460 brake horsepower. So, yeah. But like I said, we're going to get out now anyway, and Nat's going to tell us a little bit more in depth. We're going to do some 0 to 60s and see what this car's about. Yeah, man, so we're in the Toyota Supra, Stage 1.5, about 400, 420, I reckon, easily. Because like I said, it's a B58, man, they're so reactive. Like you'd be surprised that with just a map, downpipe and an intake, you probably gain about 70. What are these, 330 stock?
Well, I think the first gen
360
ones that came out, they were like 330.
Yeah.
And then after 2020 or something, they were all like 360.
And what one's this?
This is 2022 model. So
okay, so yeah. So yes, I mean you've plenty on the tank, man. But nice car, and like I said, obviously you've owned it for 3 months, right?
Yeah.
You said, and you've had a M2 before this, so you're used to the rear wheel and stuff like that, I guess.
Yeah.
How are you finding it in comparison to your M2? Like, what brake horsepower was that then?
Well, my M2 was 550 brake horsepower.
Okay, yeah. So,
yeah, this thing doesn't feel as quick, obviously.
Yeah.
But I think in terms of handling, it's like a lot more blunted to the road. Yeah. It's a lot easier to drive fast.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, these are nice cars, and you know what? This is the first one I've been in, bro. So shout you out still. Do you know what I mean? Like, 'cause I've been around them and stuff. But do you know what? These are one of my favorite cars. They're one of those cars, like, obviously everyone goes for the M140, right?
Yeah.
Or I think the new 240 they're still getting to grips with them now.
Yeah.
But I think the Supra's the coolest looking B58 you can buy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I know it's not a BMW, but like it is a BMW engine, it is. Even the screen, when you look at the screen and stuff, sweet man. But
yeah, this is a Gen 2 B58 as well.
Yeah.
So
okay. Yeah. So yeah, this is like the 360 brake one, like you said, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the same engine you'll find in the new 240i's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna get a first little pour now. Funny enough as well, do you know what? It doesn't really sound like your M140s either, does it?
Yeah.
There's a little bit more of like a high tone to it, isn't there? Am I right in saying that? Do you feel like there's not, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there is a slight difference, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Wow, yeah. There's almost like I know it sounds silly, that's almost like, you know when you hear, let me try to think. I don't want to overblow this up, yeah, but you know when you hear it's either a Skyline or the Super engine.
Yeah.
Not this Super, obviously, the 2JZ one. There's like a little bit more of a high tone sort of thing. Almost like it's got an extra half a rev or something going on. That's interesting. As I said, I've never been in a Supra, so hearing that for the first time. Quite well in a sense of like you said, it does drown out a bit of the noise anyway. I know you said you got the OPF, but I feel like the cabin's built so well that it drowns out a bit of that noise. But if you opened up that back space, new exhaust on there, would you get a Jap can on there?
Not sure. I quite like this twin engine.
Geordies, yeah. I love the colour as well. I think the colour makes the car because I think you can get them in so it's like black, yellow,
grey and stuff. Yeah.
That's it. That's it. Yeah. Goes in it as well. Jeez, man, that noise, man. I'm not gonna lie, brother. That really does impress me. It's definitely a different tone. It's like the Japs have just added their own little noise to it or something because it does sound like. I think on CarWow as well. These were racing. What was the Z4? Because it's basically the same engine, isn't it? And it was beating the Z4. Like it was gapping it like by quite a long way. So I'd imagine they've obviously changed up something in there as well. Yeah, man, so just gonna get my hands now on this Toyota Supra, and bro, listen, appreciate you coming out today. Where can people find you on social media, because you do actually media work and stuff, don't you?
So I do photography and mostly car photography. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram on YSOB Media.
So go and give that a follow, peeps. You do like rollers and stuff like that, I guess. Rollers, supercars, any type of cars. Go and give them a follow. And like I said, thank you for letting me drive this car. Thanks for meeting me today. Again, like I said, we're in Scotland, both far from home. And yeah, like I said, we're gonna get out in it now. So we're in P. So is it just?
Yeah, you just pull it back.
Pull it back, yeah. Oh, that's sweet, man. So it's in sport, yeah. And then obviously if you want to change your gears, you put it over like that,
yeah.
So it's basically the same as my car then, isn't it?
I
noticed as well, there's a little miles per hour sign thing in the window, isn't there?
It's got
so
a heads-up display.
It's heads-up display. That's basically like what the M4s and M3s have. Nice, man. It's got a nice long bonnet as well, hasn't it? Yeah, I might add an S2000 and it's like similar to that. Like you're looking at the road and it's so far, you've got to kind of like look over it.
You feel like you're so far back.
Just adjust the seat positions. First Toyota Supra on the show as well. Sounds nice, isn't it? Everything feels different from the driving seat. Like that noise now, over there, it sounds louder now.
I probably sound louder in the passenger seat.
Do you think? It's probably, you know what it's like, when you swap over, like have you sat passenger of this before?
No.
Okay, so first time.
First time,
Yeah, it's smooth as well, the delivery, innit? It's a smooth delivery. I like heads-up display though. You know what I mean? If you ever forgot how fast you was going, you don't forget to do it. There's a nice induction noise as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't know if the camera's picking that up, but there, innit? Yeah. Yeah, I bet on the A roads it's nice, and obviously we was just on some A roads, we're on a dual carriage.
Yeah.
Now. Do you pedal it around the A roads a lot?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do track days as well, so.
Okay, well, like circuit days?
Yeah.
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 So you more of a circuit man than a straight line guy then?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So what tracks do you have up this week? Because obviously we're in Scotland. You're from, is it Aberdeen?
Aberdeen, yeah.
Aberdeen. What tracks do you have close to you then?
Well, there's only really one track.
Yeah.
That's Knockhill.
Knockhill, yeah.
Beside Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Down that way.
So how many times have you been up there in this, or is it not? Has it only been in your M2?
It's only been an M2.
Yeah,
I've not been in this
yeah.
one yet.
So you looking forward to getting it up?
Yeah. So I'm gonna like get upgrade the brakes and get the seats and harnesses and stuff.
As long as your track brakes and suspension set up, you're halfway there, aren't you? Come on, guys. Yeah, bro, this car's savage, man, isn't it? Feels mad getting out of a rear wheel drive into every way around, four wheel into rear as well.
Yeah.
Because you think more about the back, innit?
Yeah.
Whereas like in a four wheel drive car, you just put it where you want it, don't you? Jeez, man, I like that noise, man. Is that just the induction?
Yeah, it's just an induction.
So you haven't put a dump valve on this or
No.
nothing?
No.
Okay, yeah, that's interesting. 7 gears? 8 gears,
eight
isn't it?
gears, yeah.
Okay, so F8, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like an automatic though, isn't it? So
Yeah.
like, you know, your last car was DCT, right?
DCT, yeah.
So when you change up a gear, you feel a little bit more like,
Kick.
yeah, a bit of a kick. Whereas in
Yeah.
this, it's quite just progressive and just
Yeah.
goes up through the gears.
Yeah.
Which box do you prefer?
I personally prefer the DCT.
It feels a little bit
Because
more
it's-
reactive with
yeah.
stuff, don't it? Not necessarily how you change, because like, look, that's instant.
Yeah.
But like, it's a bit more like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
It feels a bit more like sporty, if that
Yeah,
makes
it
sense.
does, yeah.
But these are efficient gearboxes.
Yeah.
So BMW are using these now in their new cars, aren't they? So there's ZFs in the G80, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they know.
It is a good gearbox.
Yeah, yeah, it's a very good, yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. DCT sometimes
Yeah.
can be a bit clunky, can't
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, and you almost feel like, oh god, my gearbox about to go on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I first bought mine, I was the same. I was like, yeah, I don't know about this gearbox. Is it slightly you're not gonna? Oh, that's quite.
It's grippy.
It's quite grippy, isn't it? Yeah.
it's-
Thing is, I got a rear wheel drive myself, so I kind of know like when you go around a corner, if you don't get much action, you know that it's a grippy car.
Yeah.
Like with your M2, same as mine.
Mhm.
You know when you go around a corner sometimes, yeah,
Yeah.
and you flick the gear down,
Yeah.
it go like that, and then it will straighten itself straight up, don't it? Because the LSD sorts it out, don't it? But this feels a bit more better than I thought it would in terms of like gripping. Anyway.
Yeah.
Did these come with LSDs?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yes, bro. That sounds nice, man. It's quite mild on the pops and bangs as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you go for that on purpose, or?
No, I think that's just what the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you
comes
still
with.
got the pop and bangs on the factory?
Yeah,
setting?
still factory
Yeah.
sounds.
Do you know what? I've done that on my M2 because I had a map first, and it was like
Yeah.
bam, 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 bam. And I said I like it, make no mistake, but sometimes when you want to chill. Nice, man. Yeah, bro. which I'm surprised because of the engine. But you can tell that Toyota's put their own little touch on it. Well, listen anyway, right? Shout out to Nat for coming out today. We're going to end the video there. I hope you liked it. You've said again where your socials are, but just give it to people that may have missed it in the video.
Yeah, so follow me at YSOB Media. I'm on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah. Sweet, man. Go and give them a follow. This, I'm not gonna lie, man. Listen to it. Got a tunnel here. Yeah, man. Listen, thanks for watching. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. Make sure you're following for new uploads and you got the notifications bells set to your Instagram, set to your YouTube account. But yeah, thanks for watching. You know the vibes. Next episode coming soon.